The livestock lap up the water at the local borehole. It keeps their hunger at bay, granting them a reprieve from the impact of the worst drought in 40 years in the Horn of Africa. Sajiloni village sits in the plains that are mostly home to Kenya's pastoralist Maasai community. But the livestock herds they once took pride in have dwindled. This is all that's left of this family's once sprawling herd.
I used to have about 200 cows. So many of them have now died. I've only been left with 27. I only keep them so that I can tell myself that I still have some cattle left.
Cattle are the lifeblood of pastoralist communities. Without their herds, money and food have become scarce.
The price of cattle at the market is so low. A buyer can offer just 1,000 shillings, about $10 for a grown cow.
This drought has really hurt residents. Food is expensive. It is there in the markets, but most people lack the money to buy it.
Some here have turned to farming, planting vegetables like onions and tomatoes. But as the water supply has decreased, the harvest has reduced. Now locals depend on bales of costly hay from other parts of the country.
The rivers are dry and the land is dry, but only a few people can afford to buy hay because there's nothing left to sell.
The bales of hay that herders in this drought-stricken region rely on come from rice paddies in central Kenya, but those supplies are also running out fast, leaving herders desperately waiting for rain. After 4 failed rainy seasons over 2 years, at least 36 million people across the Horn of Africa region are grappling with the effects of the prolonged drought. UNICEF reports that over 9 million livestock have died across Ethiopia, Kenya and Somalia. Over 16 million people also don't have access to safe water, increasing the risk of waterborne diseases. Humanitarian organizations and authorities have stepped in to provide relief.
We are doing our best to ensure that residents receive food aid and that it's distributed fairly. And we are also going to get a list of names of people who will benefit from the cash transfer.
There are also plans to introduce drought-resistant crops while moving from rain-fed agriculture. Local organizations also intend to build water ponds and dig more boreholes. But the need is still immense. A day after our visit, this area received some rain, but with a 5th rainy season already failing, livelihoods have been stretched to the limit, and even with assistance, it will take a while to bounce back. Still, residents watch the skies, waiting for the rainy days to come. In this thirsty and hungry land, hope springs eternal.